Hello, I am Cyril Brin, your friendly neighborhood content strategist, and today I want to talk to you really quick for the next couple of minutes about some really cool free tools that you can use on LinkedIn to grow your audience, build your credibility, and grow your business, but that a lot of small businesses are actually kind of leaving on the table. They're not really using them. They're underutilized. Okay, so the first one is articles. Most of us know that you can drop stuff in your LinkedIn feed, and that's not a problem. Everybody kind of does that. But you can also write articles. LinkedIn is best for thought leadership pieces, so this isn't really the place to talk about your product and how great you are at it or anything like that. But if you have something that you want to write about your industry or stats or some interesting trends that you've seen or anything like that, thought leadership content is the place to put, is welcome as an article. The second feature that LinkedIn has for free that you can use to grow your audience is creator mode. Now, creator mode just rolled out a few months ago, and it was kind of like, why does LinkedIn have a creator mode? But creator mode allows you to have access to a few other content creation features that are really cool, and I'm going to talk about that next. In order to get access to creator mode, you have to ask. You have to switch your profile to creator mode, but you need to have at least 150 followers on LinkedIn and have created some original content that you put in your LinkedIn feed, and you also have to be known for being behaving on the platform within the community guidelines. Now, as part of LinkedIn's creator mode, you get access to two other features, which are 3 and 4 on my list. The first one is newsletter. Now, I think that I'm going to just make an educated guess here, but I think that in order to get access to the newsletter feature, you may need to be someone who frequently creates content on LinkedIn. For me, and I just got access to the newsletter. I've seen it for over a year, like knowing that you can do it, but I didn't have access. But for me, because I create content for my personal profile and for the company profile, I'm the head of content marketing at The Shelf, influencer marketing. I think that that's what allowed me to get access a little bit sooner, so I'm really happy about that. The second feature is live video broadcast. You can broadcast live on LinkedIn if you have access to creator mode, so that's kind of cool too. Feature number 5 is downloadable documents. Do you know that right where you go to post your updates or whatever for LinkedIn, there's an option, a little icon at the bottom that will allow you to post documents or PDFs that people can flip through on LinkedIn and actually download for free. Now, I'm not talking about opting in to get into your funnel or anything like that, something paid. I'm talking about the free option. So if you go to, what is it called? If you go to create a post, you'll see a couple of little icons. The first one is going to be image. The second is going to be video. The third one is going to be a suitcase to ask you if you're hiring or if you're looking for a job. And the fourth one is going to be document. Okay, so you just click on that little document thing. You can upload your document. For me, because we typically write such long posts to go on our company blog, what we do is I'll have the illustrator create a 7-page slide that just goes over the highlights of whatever the article was. You don't get the details, you just get the highlights. So that's one of the things that I use it for. I use it for repurposing content. Okay, so the next thing is number 6, polls. In that same area where you have the icons with the picture and the video and the suitcase, there's also a little chart there that you can click on and create a poll. Now, if you are someone who doesn't naturally know how to write captions or whatever that get engagement, creating polls is one way to boost your engagement on LinkedIn, your audience engagement. For every social media platform, I don't care what platform it is, engagement is the way that you drive up the visibility of your profile. Remember, for every social media platform, the goal of the platform is to keep people on the platform for as long as possible. So they will, the algorithm will always show you content from the most popular creators, people who are able to keep other users on the platform longest. Polls is a good way for you to drive up your engagement if you're not naturally effervescent or whatever. You don't naturally come through as captivating when you write captions. Number 7 is business pages. Now, I know if you're an individual service provider, you may just have your personal page, but business pages are very useful. Number 1, because the business pages allow you to have a CTA button at the top, and people clicking on that CTA is trackable. You'll be able to see, I don't think necessarily who clicked, but you'll be able to see how many people clicked and when they clicked, that kind of thing. The other thing that the business page provides is analytics data, so that you'll be able to track your your growth on LinkedIn, and you'll have access to historical data about your growth. So you'll be able to track your follower counts, how many people are liking your page, how many people are following you, how many people are subscribing to your newsletter, how many people are visiting your profile page, which is different from following you, and how many are going from your page off-site to your website. So business pages allow you to get a better understanding of what kind of content that you're posting to LinkedIn is actually working with your audience. Number 8 is invite credits. Once you have a business page, you will actually be able to invite people in your industry who are already following you to like your page. People who will be interested in your business, you can invite them to like your page. For each business page, you get 100 invite credits per month. If someone accepts your invite and decides to follow you, you get that credit back. So that's pretty cool. And I've seen that it's really effective with jumpstarting growth on pages that don't have a whole lot of followers. So that's something to consider. Number 9, LinkedIn Business Solutions. Now, I know this may seem like a weird one, but I'm a bit of a data geek. So I like to have access. I like to know all the places where I can get access to data about different buyers, honestly. So the LinkedIn Business Solutions is where you can find, it's like a little hub where you can find information about company news, product news on LinkedIn. And also there's a data insights tab where you can go and get information. Like today when I was looking at it, there was a report there on how recent grads were, what they were doing to find jobs. There was a report there on the impact of COVID on people upskilling and doing continued professional development. There was a survey in there about the impact of COVID on support system infrastructure for professionals in the LGBTQ plus community. So there's some very specific insights that you can grab from the LinkedIn Business Solutions page just by filling in the form and just downloading the report. Number 10 is audio. Audio is actually going to be rolling out on LinkedIn this month in January. And it will be like the equivalent of Clubhouse styled audio rooms where you will be able to go in and listen to and or host interactive virtual events that are happening on audio. It's free right now. And this audio feature is going to is preceding a video feature, a similar video feature that will come out in the spring. So be looking for that audio. So those are the 10 features I think that are going underutilized, especially by small businesses and especially by individual service providers like freelancers and consultants. If you can hop on some of those, you will not only boost your following on social media, but you will be able to build your credibility in your industry quickly. Very quickly. And I don't know if you know, but I've hired people off LinkedIn just because they reached out to me. I've hired, one of my best writers came off LinkedIn. She just asked if we were hiring, and I was like, show me what you're working with, and she was great. She still is great. So LinkedIn is a place where you can go to make connections and be able to generate revenue if you just do it right. LinkedIn is not about selling. It's about branding. It's about showing up. It's about being present. It's about demonstrating your expertise. So go and show and demonstrate. Be that person. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.